in balance for the next 90 days and see what happens. Go ahead, Adrian. Oh, there you go.
So there's the dreams. See, you guys, you know, we're about to win this Ferrari, so that's up there. That's not really a goal of ours. We'll probably have them give us that Audi L8 when the time comes. Obviously, Denise gets coached by Oprah. She loves Oprah with all of her heart.
I do not get coached by Oprah.
What's the lady's name? She met her coach at Oprah's event in California. That was the short form. I was trying to save a little time.
Oh, sorry. I went to an Oprah event in LA last fall, and I love Oprah. Michelle Wallach said, I have tickets to go see Oprah. Do you want to go? I said, I'll be there. She goes, don't you want to know when and where? I said, no. I said, I'll be there. And so one of Oprah's people that writes in O Magazine and is one of her people is called Martha Beck, and she's a life coach. And when I walked out of that, the OU with Oprah, I said, what am I going to do in order to create a difference in my life this year? And so I started this coaching program with Martha Beck.
Kind of true. You came to me and said, Tom, I want to do this coaching program with Martha Beck. It's quite expensive. It's going to take a lot of time. And I said, honey, I am behind you 100%. Because you should be behind people in their goals like that. Don't you agree?
Mm-hmm. There's something behind this.
So here we are with this little airplane I talked about earlier. So I thought, you know, it would be so good to just see if Denise likes flying. Go ahead and click that, Adrian. Do you remember this face? Oh, you can't see it. She is freaking out. She threw up 3 times. It was so bad. I took her for a test flight, and I'm telling you what, the airplane will never smell the same.
I knew. I had a feel. I stuck a baggie in my pocket. Everybody, thank goodness, everybody had headphones on. Nobody even knew that I puked 3 times with the thought, I don't know. I'm gonna, you know, I might fly commercial and he might fly the plane down by himself.
So, is there anybody else that has a goal of buying an airplane in their future? Like a serious goal? Okay, 1, 2. You might need 2? Awesome. That is a great goal. But you look at the overwhelming majority of the people in this room, they have no interest in buying an airplane. Not even my wife. So it is crazy for me to project my goals of an airplane on everybody in this room. It's got to be what your goals and your dreams are. And when you start making it in this business, and why Raymond and Yolanda are so good at it, they're jumping into your goals. And they know what you want out of this business. And they know what's popping your eyes open at 2 o'clock in the morning. And when you've got somebody that you're coaching and you're training, and they say they want a BMW 6 Series, you call BMW, you have them send you a brochure for free. You get the brochure, you clip it out, you take a grease pen and say, I'm in your dream with you. Send it over to him, and you're going to go over to their house, and it's going to be on their refrigerator. That's what's going to happen. Because people need to know, if you want to build, you only need 4 people making $5 grand a month apiece. They're going to be driving the dream car with that $5 grand. And the second thing that's going to happen is there's those people, when you do that, they are going to know that your eyes are open, popping open at 2 o'clock in the morning worrying about their problems. And who thinks about that now for you? Who is it that's really worried about your problems? Nobody. They're all worried about their own. And when people sense that you're in the foxhole with them, everything shifts. So not only what do I want you to think right now about people that are really in the foxhole for you, because it's going to be a pretty short list. Think about who you're in the foxhole with in your life. Because if you shift it to those people feeling like that, from their core, that you are completely committed to their goals, I'm telling you, it will all change. This coffee shop interview, I want to talk about that a little bit before I even got to get there. Everybody wants to make $1 million a year. Everybody wants to have all the jazz. Everybody wants to have an organization of 400,000 people. And I talk to people every day from corporate America, doctors, lawyers, all these people. And they say, I want to do this. So they sign up, they buy a CEO pack. And then they think that something's going to happen called pixie dust, and it's going to get sprinkled on their head, and they're going to become a network marketer. Because they've been so successful in real estate, they've been so successful in medicine, they've been so successful in all that stuff. that they think that they're by osmosis they're going to be a network marketer. Guess what? This is as tough as everything you're trained for. Most of the network marketers I know got more training working at Starbucks than they did in network marketing. Not only do you need to learn this, you need to learn how to teach this. And the way that you do that is follow in the footsteps of Raymond and Yolanda. And what you get from that is, you know how many times you can think about the times that you have been, I'm going to talk about me. That's a first. So here's the deal. You know, I always thought, you know, why doesn't this happen? I'm in these companies, and I look around the room, and I'm better than everybody, and you got that whole story going on in your head. And if I could just meet that person across the room that walks in, that recognizes how great I am, that recognizes how good my company is, that recognizes how good my comp plan is, and that person's sitting right over there, and I walk over there with just the right tool, and I hand it to him, and the guy signs up, and he's a Raymond and Yolanda, and he makes me a millionaire. That's what I'm looking for. But you know what? The time was ticking down, and that guy still hadn't shown up across the room. And then you decide, I am going to become a professional network marketer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn this. And once you learn this, I love longevity. If by, Dr. Wallach were to die tomorrow, or whatever happened, would happen, and longevity wasn't here anymore, guess what? I am a professional network marketer, and life would go on. You guys are not longevity. You are not Z-Radical. You are you. And if you learn this business so you can teach this, you have got an income and a life forever. And if you'll take the time to do what it takes to learn what we've learned, there is no fear. No fear whatsoever. People are going to leave your business. They're going to buy that bill of goods from some company or some fast, and you're just ready to shoot yourself in the head because your great guy quit. But guess what? Doesn't matter. Because I'm telling you what, if you're a professional network marketer, you know definitively that you can walk up to somebody and say, look at me. I am going to build this, and I'm going to build it with you. I love this longevity. I love this comp plan. I love this business. I'm the best partner you're ever going to enroll with. I am going to take you to your $5,000 a month. I'm going to help you hit your dreams. I am going to be with you every inch of the way, and I'm going to teach you to do it with 4 other people. That's what you're going to learn. And once you get it in your soul that you can be that kind of change for people, you're unstoppable. Just exactly like you're training whatever you're already doing. You just have to believe it, and you have to learn it to believe it.
And I think the mistake that most people make when they get into network marketing is they think they're going to get lucky. Or they think that when they sign up, they think, oh, I know 1 or 2 people. This one guy that I know, he will definitely do it. He is definitely going to sign up. He will be a rock star, and then I can retire.
That's a great call.
Right? So then they talk to that one rock star, and he goes, I'm already doing another company, I'm happy, no thank you. And they go, now what?
Or he goes crazy at the beginning and then quits a month later.
Right, and so
you're ready to quit.
They didn't really buy into longevity. They bought a lottery ticket hoping that they were going to get lucky. That's what mostly happens in network marketing. And what we're saying is instead of buying a lottery ticket, learn it like it's a real business. Go take the time to read the books, learn the coffee shop interview. It's crazy because we talk about this coffee shop interview and it's so second nature to us. Dallas, a month ago when we were at the NMP, we sit down at a table with 6 other people. They were in different companies. A lot of people were old network marketers, been in the industry for 20, 25 years. And then there were a lot of people that came, they were brand new in the industry, wanted to learn more. We sat down at this table and there were 2 people there. And ironically, they were both named Joe. One guy, one woman. Both different companies. And they started asking us some questions, and they were like, they said, so, how successful are you? How did you start building your business? We start talking about this coffee shop interview, which is just a conversation that you have with people, getting to know them. It was like so revolutionary to them, this concept, that it changed their life. They are using it, they started using it in their own company, and now we have a little,
What?
little Joe Clark.
So she was in her own company, and she did the coffee shop interview, and she was having unbelievable success. And she's in Rodan and Fields. You guys know the skincare company, Rodan and Fields. And she got a master's degree from Pepperdine. And she's just a smart girl she had too much game for that company. So guess what? She's a brand new CEO this week.
All right.
Why? Because she realized that not only do you have to have a great partner, you have to have a great company, you have to have a great product, you have to have a great comp plan, you have to have a great partner. Would you join you? That's what you have to ask yourself. Am I the upline I always wanted to have an upline to be?